Okay, good morning everybody. So this is going to be a quick video explaining what you need to do in this lesson. First of all, I'm going to be looking at Brooklyn's essay today, and we're just going to be analyzing why it's such a good essay, right? Firstly, another dull day in lockdown. The sun was up, but it felt like a dull night. I realized it was day 13 of lockdown. I'm not superstitious, but oh my gosh. I woke up and saw Lexi, our miniature Jack Russell. She resembled a pale ghost. When I saw how she looked, I got a shock and my heart started beating hard and fast. She was struggling to breathe and was hyperventilating. Her body was swollen like a bloated seal. She also had a rasping cough. We realized we had to take action fast. There was no way day 13 was going to become the worst day of my life. We got up and raced her to the vet. As we arrived at the vet, the doctor reacted quickly. He had to wait at the car, and minutes felt like hours. While we were waiting, I wondered if Lexi would ever sing again or pick up a leaf. The vet finally appeared with Lexi, and she told us that Lexi had a serious heart problem. Her heart filled 3/4 of her heart's, I think she meant to say water. Water filled 3/4 of her heart's gauge when normally it would only fill a quarter. There was only fluid on the lungs. My heart came to a standstill. Was there a cure? Yes, Lexi was going to live. She has to be on medication for the rest of her life. The sun came up and filled the sky with warmth, hope, and gratitude. Number 13 did not get us this time. So let's break this essay down and let's see what is awesome about this essay and how Brooklyn can improve herself in this essay, right? So firstly, I chose Brooklyn's essay because she added the most figurative language, right? Figures of speech. And yeah, it's quite beautiful, right? And the rest of your essays are good, right? But more on the narrative side, more on the storytelling, and I want some description, and that's what we're going to practice today. So the first line here, the sun was up, but it still felt like a dull night. This is amazing because this is a symbol of she's actually using a simile here. And she is explaining the way she felt, right? Although it was a sunny day, there was nothing sunny about the mood, the feeling of the day. And in the end, when her dog, everything works out with him, then, she says that the sun comes up and fills the sky with warmth, hope, and gratitude. And that's the difference, right? That's the difference between the two types of days. What I think that Brooklyn could have improved in this part when she said, oh my gosh, she could have explained what was so oh my gosh about day 13 and how she's superstitious. I think that a good description afterwards would have been really nice and given her extra points. And another thing I really love about Brooklyn's essay is this part. The use of similes and metaphors. This is a metaphor. She resembled a pale ghost. Here she is comparing her dog to her dog's sickness and face to that of a pale ghost, right? And I love how she said that her heart started beating hard and fast. That's very nice. Hyperventilating, that's a great word there. Okay, here's another simile over here. Her body was swollen like a bloated seal. That's beautiful because it's such a description. You're comparing one animal to another animal, and immediately when she says that, you picture a bloated seal in your head, right? A rasping cough. I love this adjective over here. It's very nice, and maybe she could have even explained how the rasping cough sounded. Maybe like I don't know, an old man coughing in the winter, like whatever. Now let's see what else is awesome about this. Okay, this part here. She wondered if Lexi would ever sing again or pick up a leaf. That's beautiful because she's explaining what she loves about Lexi being alive, right? Why Lexi being alive gives her life as a person. And that's beautiful. Okay, so obviously there are, there are corrections to doing here, but it's a beautiful layout. It's beautiful. It's using figures of speech, and you guys are going to be practicing this in this lesson. I'm going to share my screen again. So basically, when we write in descriptive language, we show, we do not tell, right? So I'm going to give you examples of how we show and don't tell by showing you guys some substitutes. So instead of saying you're proud about something, how can you show that? First of all, you can say standing with your chin held high, chest sticking out. When someone smiles big and wide, someone's face is beaming with light, your shoulders are arched back, a pat on the back, your eyes are twinkling. There's so many ways to say the word proud, to show, think of it like if someone has to read your words and it's like a movie coming alive in their minds, right? You can show you're interested by writing, sitting upright, staying focused, not blinking once, eyebrows raised high. Can you see without saying the word I'm not interested? We're showing how this person is not interested. What do you do when you're not interested? You roll your eyes, you yawn, etc. Right? Those things tell me how the person is feeling in that moment, right? And that obviously tells me what's happening in that situation, as opposed to saying I was bored, I was interested, I was happy, I was sad, right? Those are boring words, right? We try to show, and we try to avoid telling. And lastly, you can show you're bored by writing, thinking about 1,000 things, slouching in the chair, mind drifting into space, feels like watching a plant die, tapping fingers, or fidgeting. So for homework, what I want you guys to do is you're going to write descriptions for each of these titles. You can show you sick by, you can show you worried, you can show you embarrassed, and you can show you frustrated, and lastly, you can show you shy. And I want at least three to four descriptions for each one.